the next chapter of the Mad Treasure Hunt. Tall, white, and shiny bright. Stink was the first one out of bed the next morning. Stink, you're wearing that striped pirate shirt again? Didn't you even take a bath? Pirates don't take baths, said Stink. Here, smell my armpit. Gross! You smell worse than pirate's monkey on a poop deck. Yarr, said Stink. After Mom and Dad woke up, drank buckets of coffee, and read the paper for a year, they took Judy and Stink over to Silver Lake Harbor, where the treasure hunt was about to begin. I see it, said Stink. I see the pirate ship. Before them loomed the tall poles of the three-masted square rigger, the Queen Anne's Revenge 2. Sails flapped like kites in the wind. Kids and families gazed up at the ship in awe. A ship's bell clanged several times in a row. Just then, a pirate swung down on a long rope from the yardarm, like Tarzan, and landed on the deck with a loud kerplunk. Not like Tarzan. It was Scurvy Sam. Ahoy, ahoy, all ye treasure seekers! He called, welcome to the 3rd annual Pirate Treasure Hunt. Listen up, scalawags, there be 5 clues in all. Each clue lead ye to the next. When ye think ye figured out a clue, turn it into the nearest assistant pirate. They be wearing a red sash and giving out pieces of 8. First one to figure out all 5 clues and turn in 16 pieces 8 wins the gold doubloon and a ride with me on the car too. Scurvy Sam held up a silver piece of 8. I'll be giving ye first piece of 8. This last one is hidden, and it'll be harder to find than any bow tie on a pirate. Everybody laughed. If you be the one to find it, make haste back to me at pirate headquarters. No wooden nickels allowed. Scurvy Sam cackled. One last thing ye have until noon tomorrow. When ye hear the ship's bell, come on back to see if anybody won the gold. Everybody who joins in goes home with loot. Hello, pirate birdie! After a lot more ahoys, avast, and aye-ayes, Scurvy Sam unrolled the parchment and read aloud the first clue for everyone to hear. Ooh, clue number 1. Dun-dun-ah! Tall as a tree dressed in white, my bridal veil is shiny bright. Up all night, never sleeping if I rest. Many are weeping upon these shores since day of old. My silent message points to gold. Good luck to ye. May ye have strong winds at your back and blind rats for enemies and a barrel of fun. Let the plundering begin. Judy and Stink said goodbye to Mom and Dad. Dad and I are going to the beach. If we don't see you before noon, we'll meet you in front of the Barnacle Bob's hot dog stand at 12:30, Mom said. Have fun, said Dad. Stink and Judy pushed their way through the crowd, past the big bald man with a small boy on his shoulders, past the lady with 3 dogs, past the twin kids with popsicles. When they got to the front, Scurvy Sam was handing out the first piece of 8 and first clue. A girl with braces stepped on Stink's foot while reaching to her coin. Stink! Don't look now! It's Tall Boy and Smart Girl, the ones from the ferry yesterday! Judy cast a squinty eye their way. Hurry up! Read the clue again, said Stink. We have to beat them. Read the clue 3 times. Tall as a tree, said Stink. It's got to be the pirate ship. That masts are tall as a tree, and sails could be the bride's thingy. It can't be the ship, Stink. Nobody's even allowed on the ship unless you win the gold. Then I think it's a flagpole. A flagpole is as tall as a tree. Well, I saw a church in town, and it has a tall steeple, and it's white. A flagpole isn't dressed in white. It is if it's painted white, said Stink. Like the one I saw in front of the post office. But it doesn't have a bridal veil, said Judy. It does if it flies with a white flag, Stink said. All I know is that churches have brides. Judy was right. Churches did have brides. What's a blige rat? And you could say churches are up all night, said Judy. You know, they're always open in case people need them. Flagpoles are up all night too, said Stink, but they take the flag down at the end of the day. Scum buckets, Stink said. Judy was right again. But what about the weeping? People cry when somebody dies and the flag is put at half-mast. Stink had a point. But people cry in churches too, Judy said. Like at a wedding. I say church. Flagpole, said Stink. Church! Flagpole! Hey, I call pirate rule number 8. No fighting, said Judy. That's only aboard ship, said Stink. I give in, said Judy. Let's go to both places. Where do you think it'll be?